Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. My name is Dedrick L. Hicks Jr. All right, and I appreciate you guys for stopping by. If you're back for, the second or third or fourth time, maybe you like what you're hearing, what you're seeing. So go ahead and do me a favor. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment. Really appreciate the support. Every time you guys hit a thumbs up, it just helps push me to a new future subscribers algorithm, and maybe they'll check me out and see what they like. Okay, so today we're going to do a full review. I haven't done full reviews as of much lately. I haven't done any, so we're going to change that today and going forward, because my collection is becoming rather large. So I do get questions of certain things, and people want to know a little bit more about this when I do my top 5 list, or I do hauls when I get new fragrances in. People want to know a little bit more about the fragrances, so I'm going to slow down a little bit, and we're going to have some breakdowns and give some full reviews on the fragrance. And this one right here, I've been asked about a lot because I've said some pretty controversial things about the fragrance that we're going to be reviewing today. But when you talk about fragrances, real quick, EDTs, EDPs, parfums, niches, yeah, they're levels, and I have all of them. I have EDTs, EDPs, parfums, and I have niche fragrances. But the thing for me is, if it smells good, that's number one. Performance, longevity, sillage, all that comes later. It depends on the setting, what you're going to be wearing. If I'm out running errands, I'll throw on a quick little EDT, and that's going to last me maybe 4 or 5 hours, because I know I'm coming back to the crib. If I'm going to be out a little bit longer, and I'm going to be out somewhere where, there's a possibility I'm going to be in a room full of people, I'll probably throw me on a nice EDP, all right? That's going to give me 6 to 7, 8 hours longevity, give me some good sillage as well. And then, of course, if I'm going out, or I'm going somewhere in particular where I want to make a statement, then I'll throw on, one of my niche fragrances, like that. All right, so it just doesn't matter, really. The number one thing is, does it smell good? Period. Does it smell good? And I said all that to say, back to what we're going to be reviewing today. So there's a company out there called Armaf. All right, Armaf is the company, and they have a lot of fragrances that they clone DNA from other respective high quality brands. Case in point, you have Intense Man by Armaf, Club de Nuit Intense Man. That's the direct DNA snatcher of Creed Aventus. All right, and depending on who you ask, some people will roll with Intense Man before they actually roll with Aventus. It depends who you ask. Okay, so I'll do a video on that later. But today we're going to be talking about another powerhouse from Armaf that was cloned, and it's none other than Armaf's Club de Nuit Sillage. Okay, Armaf, look at that bottle. Sillage, all right, that's the bottle. Now, I've talked about this. Now, here's the box. I dug up the box. I do keep my boxes. There's the box. You got the little rhinestone right there, and Club de Nuit, and gives you, what the bottle looks like, okay, from Armaf. So I do keep all my boxes, and I guess it pays off because it's going to help my presentation. So real quick before we get into the breakdown of this fragrance, so this is a direct DNA snatcher of Creed's Silver Mountain Water. Okay, now Creed fragrances run you from $400 to $450 retail. You might get lucky and you may catch one for $300, $350 on discounters. Okay, wear what you like, do what you feel. But people like me, I'm not dropping down $400, $500 every day on a type of fragrance, no matter how it smells. Will I get it eventually? Yeah, but usually not dropping that much, right then and there. So that's where Armaf comes into play. Now, they've had some bad attempts at taking some DNAs, and they had some really great attempts in taking some DNAs. And the Club de Nuit line they have not been missing. I mean, you have Milestone, you have Sillage, what we're talking about today, and then you have, of course, Intense Man from Armaf. Now, today we're going to strictly talk about Sillage. I just want to get all that out of the way because some people don't know the difference between a clone and our version of or a fake. The our version of things like back in the day, you'll see our version of Tommy Hilfiger, our version of Michael Jordan cologne. It's a failed attempt at it's kind of like Coke and Diet Coke. You taste the difference. Yeah, they both are Coke and they got Coke name in it, but you taste the difference. Coke Zero, regular Coca-Cola, you know the difference. But that's not the case what Armaf does. They simply take the DNA, put their own spin on it, and they release it under their house. And Armaf is a prominent house overseas. They've been out for many, many years, so this is not nothing new, but I think a lot of people get a misconception, okay? And they'll probably get a misconception of this, but it doesn't matter to me. This is grade A stuff, and in my opinion, it is better than the new batches of Silver Mountain Water. You get better performance, better longevity, better sillage, and it has more depth, it has more body, my opinion. Now, I know some people are gonna crucify me and might unsubscribe from the channel. I might have something to say. That's cool. But let's go ahead and break down the rest of the fragrance. All right, so here we go. We got the bottle once again, right here, Armaf's Sillage. It has like a, pull in place cap, nothing really too crazy. Cap goes in place just like that. Very sleek design, real silver. You got the little link chain right here, Armaf Sillage right here, Club de Nuit. On the side of the bottle. Really like the presentation of this bottle. Sometimes Armaf doesn't have the best presentation on their bottles. Some of them actually suck. I have some like the cap is just plastic, but they did a real good job with this one. So this is the EDP, Eau de Parfum. This is a 105 ml bottle. Okay, take the cap off, have the black atomizer sprayer right there. Wow, this stuff smells amazing. I can just smell it through the atomizer. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the breakdown of this. So this is a summer fragrance, springtime fragrance. I wouldn't necessarily wear it in the fall or wear it in winter time, but definitely in summer, definitely in spring, I would wear this. And a couple of accords and the notes, we'll get into it. Main accords on this fragrance, it's a citrusy, woody, musky, powdery, aromatic, fruity, ambery, fresh, spicy, ozonic, floral fragrance. Down in the notes, top notes, bergamot, black currant, lemon, violet leaf, lime, and ginger. Delicious. Middle notes, rose, iris, jasmine. Base notes, ambroxan, musk, sandalwood, and cedar. A lot of people ask, what is ambroxan? What is ambroxan? Well, ambroxan is a new note that's it took off maybe it started with the Dior Sauvage. I'm sure it was in other fragrances before then, but I think the note was so prominent in Dior Sauvage that I think it made a wild run after that. But ambroxan, basically what it does is it takes all of the ingredients, all the essential oils in the fragrance, and it kind of gives it a boost, kind of elevates it up just a tad bit more than it would be without ambroxan. Okay, so that's what ambroxan is. Okay, and so to speak, I'm pretty sure there's a more detailed description of it, but basically that's what it does. So this fragrance right here, man, right off the rip, man, yeah, man, you just get that, citrus, you get that ginger, you get that black currant, that lime in there, that bergamot, excuse me. You really smell it prominently right away. Through the atomizer, I'm smelling this stuff, and it's very, very good. And then of course you get into the rose, the iris, and the jasmine. It's always hit or miss with rose. It's always hit or miss with iris, but it's blended in so well into this DNA that you barely know it's there. You do smell the herbal, you do smell the floral aspect in here, but I just think that them blended it together so well and blending with all the other notes, it's just perfect. And then you get to the baseline of it where it gets really exciting. Okay, you got some musk, which is prominent. You get some ambroxan, some sandalwood, and some cedar. Now, throughout the day when you wear this, it's a real magnet when the heat gets to you. If you're somewhere when you're outside and you're wearing this, the heat just amplifies it, man. And then you just get all those ingredients, just complementing one another, man. And with that musk blending in with that rose, blending in with that bergamot and that ginger, it just makes for a beautiful, beautiful scent. Almost almost like marine-like, kind of beachy type flavor that you get. Just a great hot summer day at the beach, on a boat, fishing, whatever. It's like you just kind of get reminded of this fragrance if you're doing those things, if you're into fragrances. So all in all, I give this, I give this like a 9 out of 10. For me, it's top 5 in my rotation, period, right now in the summertime. Period. It's a go-to. I mean, I put a nice little dent in it so far. I've had this actually, a matter of fact, I think this came out this year. They should be able to tell me here. Yeah, matter of fact, it came out late 2020. Late 2020 came out. I got mine, I think, back in February or March when I got mine, and currently right now we're in the last days of July. So all in all, if you're looking for a fragrance in the summertime that's gonna make you smell different, that you're gonna command a different type of look, type of attention, get you compliments, something that's not gonna be you're not gonna be smelling like the other 15 people in the room wearing Dior Sauvage or Versace Eros or whatever, 1 million. I have all those, but if you want to be different and get a different look, then you definitely want to take some time and look into Sillage, all right, by Armaf Club de Nuit. You can get this on discounters right now for like $40. It's not expensive at all. Like I said, Creed, Silver Mount One, and no, I'm not bashing Creed. I don't want this to come off as bash Creed because I'm a fan of Creed. I'm a fan of them. They're an excellent line that's been out for a long time, but some people can't afford to pay the $450. That's why I bought it like this. That's $40. That rivals the smell. And if you're not a true fragrance connoisseur, you can't tell the little differences between Silver Mountain Water and Sillage. You're just not gonna be able to. A person who is just smelling them for the first time will see the significant identical DNA attempt from Armaf with this. And if you only want to spend $40, go with this. Let's get up close so you can really see what's going on. Go with that. All right, so I'll have a link for Armaf Sillage down in the description. You can click it, check it out, and I'll even put the notes from Fragrantica in there down in the description as well, so you guys can check it out. So that's my breakdown on Armaf Sillage. Like I said, this is a direct DNA snatcher of Creed Silver Mountain Water. In my opinion, this is better longevity, better Sillage, better performance. It's just better to me. If it's not better, it sure as hell gives Creed Silver Mountain Water a run for its money, a run. And I challenge anybody to say different. I know you got your snobs out there that, oh no, you can't do the clone. Why not? Because I'm doing I'm doing this. Ain't my only one. So again, Club de Nuit, Armaf Sillage. Go check it out. All right, that's gonna wrap up this video. My name is Desiree L. Hicks Jr. Do me a favor, please, again, if you like what you're hearing, like what you're seeing, subscribe, hit the bell. You'll get notified every time I drop a video. Like, comment. I really appreciate our love and support. And please, guys, stay safe out there. Be careful. Stay safe.